Story goes like this. You start creeping up towards 50, your joints start hurting, your muscles don't feel the same anymore, you start feeling fatigue daily, you start experiencing brain fog daily, your motivation goes down, you don't feel like exercising, you put on a few pounds, your motivation to hang out with your kids isn't there as much, and you just want answers. You feel clinically depressed. So sure enough, you go to your doctor, you get some labs drawn, they test your cholesterol. Your cholesterol comes back over 150. Doc says, we need to put you on this statin ASAP. This is why you're feeling so tired, because you have so much inflammation. Let's also give you this Lexapro, this antidepressant, to handle your depression, to fix all your problems. But you have a hunch. You know taking this medication isn't going to solve the problem, so you don't listen to your doctor's recommendations. So what else can you do? Well, you know there's a root cause as to why your cholesterol's higher in the first place, and maybe there's something going on that's affecting your mental health especially. And this is the exact story with a 50-year-old male patient that came into our office complaining of these things. He's depressed, he's got no motivation, he's got weight to lose, and he doesn't want to be on a medication for the rest of his life. So we decided to do some comprehensive testing, and this is what we found. His risk for cardiovascular disease is high because his LDLP, which is the soft plaque that builds up, which we know is the biggest driver of inflammation and atherosclerosis. But not only that, his hormone production was extremely low and his omegas were extremely low. So what's gonna happen if this patient gets on that statin medication? Well, number one, his hormones will go even lower. He's going to experience even more brain fog. Sure, a statin might stabilize your plaque, but it's not gonna solve the problem. It's not going to look into the root cause as to what's going on. Fun fact about statins, and especially Crestor, that most people don't know, is Crestor includes something called titanium dioxide, which is a chemical that disrupts our DNA, which further leads to cancer-producing cells. This chemical is banned in all other countries besides the United States. Not only that, but statin medications are created from a mold. So I don't know what world we live in, but adding more mold and adding more toxins to our liver does not solve our cholesterol problem. Because cholesterol protects our brain function from developing Alzheimer's and dementia. And we know there's an inflammatory response in his body that's creating that plaquing. Nutrition is the number one thing we always have to discuss with our patients. So we also decided to see what foods are creating such an inflammatory response to his body. And sure enough, guys, how can somebody feel mentally more stable and better if we have 26 foods that are disrupting our microbiome, causing leakiness, disrupting our dopamine, serotonin production, because the gut-brain connection with this patient is completely off because he's eating these foods every single day, guys. And this is what's disrupting his liver function, his immune system, his mental health, and we're finally giving him some answers on what to do next and how to best support his body holistically. So if you feel like your doctor is just pushing a medication on you, knowing it's gonna add more toxicity and disrupt some things with some side effects, leave your experience down below. We would love to get you guys some more testing to see what's going on.